My head is bigger than David Bowie's, there you go, you heard it first. My name is Mari Dangerfield, David Bowie enthusiast and alternative synth pop artist. I came here to the V&A East about a month ago to see the new David Bowie Centre on opening day, and today I'm back for the Order an Object service. In this video I'm going to be talking about the process of how you need to prepare for the Order an Object service, and hopefully, if they let me, I'm going to share a little bit of what I've chosen to see and what I'm going to see. The first thing to know is that the booking process is quite a while in advance, so I booked this I think about 3-4 weeks before. Then they send you an email a little while later and explains kind of the rules, everything. You can't take a lot of things in there, you can't take food or drink, and they don't let you wear nail polish, jewellery. They didn't say makeup, but I've taken extra precautions and I've come with no makeup as well. And you get an hour slot and 5 items, up to 5 items to see. I've picked 5 items. I don't think I'm going to need the whole hour, but I could be wrong. And they want you to be there 10 minutes before. Now, I'm already not going to be there 10 minutes before, so hope that it's not an issue, but that's what it says. And they also say that if you are 30 minutes late, you're completely not able to do the appointment. They basically cancel your appointment. So hopefully that means there's like a 30-minute leeway. They let you bring a few things. I'm bringing my phone. I'm bringing a tripod because I would like to film it, but I don't know if they'll let me do that. I brought a sketchbook as well because they say you can bring one. I thought, why not? And that's basically all I'm taking into the room. Otherwise, it's just like the process with just visiting the David Bowie Centre. Has to go in a locker, put away, can't bring it with you. They've given me a plastic bag to put everything in. I hope it's going to be alright. I've just got my tripod, notebook and power bank, and then my phone obviously, which you're looking at. And this is the locker. I recommend taking a picture of the combination that you choose because you might forget. So the study centre is on the 2nd floor, the same level as the David Bowie Centre. So I've got to go to another place to see the other two at the back of house apparently. Last thought, so this is incredible obviously. And the people behind in the David Bowie Centre can look in, so like this is what you could see from the other side. I'm now seeing it from the point of view of somebody who's in here. So definitely worth doing this, it's amazing. We were told we were allowed to touch the surface of the object, but to be super, super delicate. We can't lift them, we can't turn them, because they're fragile. So I might give them a slight tap, but I don't want to do anything drastic, you know. But I really like that they put them inside these, like, they put these pieces of paper wrapped up tight inside to keep the shape. So that helps them to last as long as possible. I do think some of them, like this one for example, have been on loan from America, so they might not be here for long, who knows. Okay, so this jacket is it's from a photo shoot for sure. I'm not sure if it's from anything else, but it's so beautiful. Look at the colours. It's got like orange and green in it, like the upper bits have a more sort of vibrant neon orange and green with little gold threading, and then the rest of the jacket is like more glimmery, glittery kind of fabric, and then on the edges it's got like a woven type of fabric. So it's from a similar sort of period as this one, whereas this one over here is from like the 80s. Okay, I don't know if you can hear, but it actually even makes a noise when you touch it because it's like really, really glittery. So yeah, I can see why this is so delicate because it's really, really that very glittery fabric. I could see it getting damaged really easily by heat and things like that. And you can see a little bit of wear to it, like in the middle here. So yeah, definitely super sensitive, this one. The sleeve edges, I would imagine, feel a bit more like Yeah, they feel a bit more like a rug type texture, like a rough sort of woven. If I had to guess, maybe I'd say cotton. This feels more probably polyester-y, I think. There's like a glittery bit, that feels more like this, and then this bit, actually it could be cotton. It's hard to say with gloves on, obviously. But yeah, it feels more, a little bit sturdier and smoother than this for sure. And these are the trousers. They actually look a little bit more vibrant than the jacket. Probably just because of like wear, you know, people probably move the upper body a lot. I don't know, I couldn't say. But they look a little bit better condition, in better condition than the jacket. And it's a similar situation, I would imagine. Yeah, don't need to touch that anymore. The same sort of woven thing is going on at the top of the trousers as you've got on the sleeves and the bottom of the jacket, so it keeps that consistency of the style. They look like straight trousers as well. I thought they were flared. The second item I picked was this two-piece suit that I know and love from Bowie's 7th of February 72 appearance on the Old Grey Whistle Test. However, did you know that it's also what he wore on the Ziggy Stardust album cover? I'm not surprised I didn't recognise it, as the cover is heavily colorised, so it's not easy to spot, but I do think it fits really well into the otherworldly feel of the Old Grey set. But anyway, the pattern of the trousers is so beautiful. It's like a sort of futuristic thing. They're quilted. There's like a white threading down them, and the same sort of thing happening with the jacket here. It's all meant to be quite fitted. It's like a bomber style quilt, and then it's got a zip going up the middle there as well. He made this appearance. He performed several songs, one of which was Oh You Pretty Things. I also remember thinking the outfit was just so ethereal and otherworldly and beautiful. And actually, it slightly surprises me that it's a two-piece, because I think watching it, I thought it was like a jumpsuit situation. That's why this outfit means so much to me. So it does feel like any bog standard quilted jacket, like cottony sort of thing. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I said in the other video that my favourite costume was the Life on Mars one, which is on show right now. This is 100% my favourite one, 100%. And seeing it in person just confirms that even more, because look at how beautiful this is. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The amount of work that must have gone into making this, I just can't imagine. It's so beautiful. There's sort of, it's like a very netted fabric on the surface. Lots of different beads. Different things sewn over the top. It's got this kind of ombre blue fabric for these, I would like to say flowers, but I'm not sure if they're flowers necessarily or just flower-like. And then a similar sort of thing going on at the bottom with this shape. Then you've got like sequins along here, and some sewn on paisley type thing going on here. More beads. It might even be real pearls, you don't know. Crystals, it's just so beautiful. This is the costume from the Ashes to Ashes music video. Again, iconic. He plays a character in the video, like a clown-like character, and one of the parts of the video walks along a beach with an old lady, and that's when he's wearing this outfit. And I can tell you, I highly recommend you come and see this in person. Like, there's just no way that you can compare this on video to in person. The detail on it is absolutely extraordinary. Okay, yeah, it's what I thought. The first thing it reminds me of is a toy I had growing up that was like a mermaid, and it had like a netted costume for the tail. It feels just like that. There's been some damage to the pearls, not pearls, I don't know, the beads on that side. I don't know whether that was from wear and tear from using the costume, or it's just, you know, it happens from over time. The threadings come loose and it's falling apart. but there's a protective layer over the top of it to prevent any further damage. Okay, yeah. That feels a little bit more solid in terms of fabric. That texture reminds me of like a fine ball gown, more woven, more dense. And it's probably like that underneath the netting fabric as well. So we've got at least 2 layers going on here. We've got the actual base layer of fabric, which is probably, it looks like a very cold blue colour. I know it comes off as silver in the video, probably because of the black and white thing that happens. But it's, I would say it's a very cool blue. And then it's got silver netting over the top. This was like the time where the new romantic era was really starting to come through, and they say that, some people say David Bowie was like the start of that. And you can very much see that with this very grand costume-like outfit. He has some bold red lipstick and a little kind of beauty spot as well. Super random jump here, but I later went to the Blitz Club exhibition at the Design Museum, also in London, and came across another outfit from the same Bowie music video. This was worn by Darla-Jane Gilroy, who was an upcoming designer and part of the Blitz Kids scene, and it says that she was discovered by Bowie at the club and recruited for his music video, and she did also design this outfit she wore in the video. Good for her! Okay, so that feels really solid actually, surprisingly. I couldn't say what it is. It's probably something that's been woven quite tightly because it's creating this design the whole way down. Like here and here. And then over here we've got the tights that would have been worn with 2 different pairs, so it looks like maybe they had 2 pairs available just in case. I don't think I need to guess what texture that is. Okay, that feels quite silky. It may even be silk. I wouldn't be surprised if it was silk for the kind of level of production that we're doing here. This feels more like probably a polyester type thing. Again, like woven to look very glittery, glimmery. And you can see that this pair's been damaged. It's been damaged, so I would imagine maybe the shoot was quite grueling and things got ripped, you know. But it's funny because this one looks so used and that one doesn't look that used, but it's ripped. And then this is the hat to complete the look. Amazing, isn't it? It does look very felty and soft. And then the rim of the hat looks like, I guess like a type of hat if you had like a toy, a doll. It looks like it's probably that sort of texture and that sort of feel. Okay, yeah, it does feel, it's hard to say because I've got gloves on. It does feel quite sturdy. This feels artificial, so it's probably felt, you know, it's probably a fake felt fabric. If you want to put it, to get a sense of scale, I'm going to put my head next to it. What do you reckon? Do you think that would fit on my head? No, my head is bigger than David Bowie's. There you go, you heard it first. That seems to be something else, so that's not for me to touch or anything, but that seems to be a saxophone and a head thingy. That looks like the outfit that I might have worn for the Lazarus video, but it's either that or it's the one that he was referencing from before that. In the back of house area, don't have a lot of time, but this is where the other 2 items are supposed to be. Pretty, isn't it? Pretty paintings. Oh, sick. Okay, so I'm in back of house. I've had to climb up a ladder to see this one, and this is like a twin character that featured in his 50th anniversary gig and in the music video for The Next Day, where I like projected some faces. That for me was a really special time because that was the first time he'd come back to music for 10 years, and it was the first time he'd released new music since I'd become a fan. So that's why this one really means a lot to me, and it's amazing to see it in person. I don't think this is a touch one, but I can tell you that it looks like a woven type of fabric with a pattern inside it. It looks purpley on screen. It looks like I'm gonna say maybe purpley brown in person, and then like a creamy colour on the faces. But yeah, amazing stuff. Really, really cool.
So this is an APR Solina string ensemble, SE5 synthesizer, owned by Bowie in the 1970s.
Okay.
It's a low style and the title is called The Idiot.
Okay.
It was made in the Netherlands. We think it was made around 1974. It has been photographed being used in his studio.
Okay.
And in 2024 it was valued at $20,000 US.
I had the absolute best time at the V&A East Storehouse Study Centre, and I wouldn't underestimate how quickly that hour goes by. It really goes in a flash when you're looking at those objects. So I think you might even be able to book longer than an hour. Don't quote me on that, but I might recommend that to you. Nevertheless, they did let me stay over a little bit, so that was really kind of them. So I want to give a shout out as well to the lovely team who made the experience so enjoyable and was so lovely, and everything went so smoothly. So thank you very much to them. I definitely want to go back at some point, hopefully next year, and have a look at some more Bowie items again. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments, have you already been to the V&A Storehouse, done the Order and Object service, or are you planning to go at some point soon? Let me know what you thought about it. And of course, I've got brand new videos coming out every single month this year, documenting the behind the scenes process of the recording of my second album and everything I get up to in between. So stay tuned for that. You can watch previous ones here and the David Bowie Centre video here, or linked down below, both of them as well. Thank you very much to the Dangerverse on Patreon, as always, for making all of these videos possible. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.